So I was recently in the market for a new winter coat. Um, Normally, all my life I've just purchased coats and jackets off the rack, at whatever store was nearest to me, whatever mall, was nearest to me. I just go in and get a jacket. So I've never loved my coats and jackets ever because I just usually just pick whatever was on sale, whatever was at the store. So I recently decided to do some research, right? To pick a good winter jacket that I like, that has the features I like. And that's when I discovered the whole workwear phenomenon. I had no idea, that thing passed me by. I had no idea that existed. That people would buy workwear clothes, basically uniform clothes, and wear them as just regular clothes. Um, and I started reading Reddit and all the bulletin boards, and people were talking about my Carhartt and my this. I'm like, what's that? What's a Carhartt? So I started doing research, and I discovered Carhartt, and I discovered the jacket style or coat style that I've been looking for all my life. Here we have a Carhartt. You can see the number here, OJ3828M. This jacket, I got it on dungarees.com. Normally, this jacket is about $120. On Dungarees, sometimes you can get what are called factory seconds, where they may have some type of imperfection or it's a return or something, so they discount them. So I got this jacket for like $85 on Dungarees. And it's a very nice jacket. I was looking for a winter coat. Okay, this is strictly. I already picked up a Dickies Eisenhower style jacket, the lined one, for like spring and fall. So I wanted a winter coat. And now I don't like heavy coats, that make me look ridiculously, large. I like jackets, but well-made jackets that keep you warm. So this Carhartt jacket is great. As you can see, it's got this great blanket lining inside. It's got two inside pockets. This one has a zipper. It's got 12-ounce, what they call duck cotton. It's like a very heavy cotton. It's got a corduroy collar, very nice. It's a very, very heavy jacket. Perfect for winter. This is a medium. But there's one feature I don't like. This drop tail, or longer hem in the back, or ducktail, or fishtail, whatever you want to call it. Now, in my research, I learned that Carhartt had a previous version of this jacket called the J01. And then they also had another version called the J97, which was very similar, but it was called sandstone cotton, which is slightly softer than duck cotton. Man, that J01 was this jacket, but without this ducktail. It was straight, cut like an Eisenhower style, and it had the little straps back here to adjust for the waist. If I could find that jacket, that would be my perfect jacket. The J01 or J97. But they don't make them anymore. You got to find them on eBay or at a consignment shop or something, and they're hundreds of dollars. So there's no way I'm going to spend hundreds of dollars. My goal is to get a good winter jacket under $100. So I don't know why Carhartt stopped making that jacket. Supposedly there's like a re-engineered version now, but it's not. It doesn't have this nice blanket lining. It has just like a printed linen inside. It's not as warm, not as thick. Is no good. And this drop tail is a deal killer for me. I imagine if you're, this is primarily workwear, right? If you're a tradesman, you're a plumber, electrician, you're working outside, bending over stuff, you don't want to show your butt crack. I guess it works for you. Maybe that's why it was designed, right? But I'm not a tradesman. I'm just gonna wear this to keep warm in the winter. And I think this looks so dopey. So I hope Carhartt reconsiders and brings back that original style, JO1 style jacket. So I said to myself, okay, I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to return this jacket. Are there any other alternatives? So I did a lot of research and I found two great OG Carhartt alternative jackets. Now, again, I was looking for a jacket under $100. Maybe there's some other brands out there. I heard in Canada there's like a Tough Duck brand, maybe Dulles Trading or American Eagle or those retailers. They may have these type of jackets, but there's like $200 or $300. I'm not going to spend that. I'm going to spend $100 or less for a brand new jacket. So this is what I found. So what I found, the two brands I found were Berne and Cornerstone. Okay, we'll go with the Berne first. This is called the Berne gasoline jacket. Okay, I got this one from Tractor Supply. You can find them from BurneDirect.com. Right from the manufacturer. Tractor Supply has some good pricing on it. Amazon has a good pricing on it. Oddly enough, you can't really find these on eBay, brand new. I'm not sure why, but wow, look at this jacket. Look at this jacket. Okay, now we're talking. This looks a lot like the OG style Carhartt jacket. Okay, so let's go through the features. 12-ounce duck canvas cloth. Now this one is advertised as washed gasoline jacket, so it's like a little softer, right? If you touch it compared to the Cornerstone or the Carhartt that I showed you before, this is definitely softer. It's definitely softer. Inside, right, it's got this fleece lining. Now, description says it's 6-ounce polyfill nylon. Okay, so it's got this fleece lining, which is like polyester, and then behind this, supposedly there's polyfill, which is that stuff you could buy in the craft store. That some people use them like on filters also. It's like a soft cottony polyester insulation. So behind here, so that's 6-ounce. All right, you can see this is really cool. It's got 3 pockets actually. It's got one pocket here, secured by a Velcro strap, another pocket here, secured by Velcro, and then a zipper strap. All right, very nice, all built in. This is a Berne medium, okay, gasoline jacket. It's got slash pockets, right? This is like, a lot of jackets you see are like 45, maybe, yeah, but 45 degrees. These are a little bit more oblique. But they're welted pockets, very, very high quality. Got the Berne logo down here. This uses a Talon zipper. Now, from what I read, Talon was actually the OG quality zipper company in the USA. And then another company called YKK, which is, you're probably more familiar with that one. They took their designs and they make their own zippers, but you cannot go wrong with the Talon zipper. This is a heavy duty, brass, gold colored zipper, very smooth. Although I did notice that when you put on the jacket, so I'm doing this with one hand. When you put on the jacket, it does when you put it in here, it does you need a little force, right, to seat it properly, and then after that it's smooth. Something I don't have with the other jacket, but I'll turn it back here. As you can see, this has what they call a bi-swing action back, right? So that, if you're you have a lot of room, especially if you're a tradesman, you can pull things and lift things and carry things, no problem. Very nice. What other features? Oh yeah, it's got pleated elbows here for added mobility. Triple needle stitching, as you can see here. Triple needle stitching on all the main seams. This I like this jacket because it's cut like in the Eisenhower style, which I like. It's got these cuffs in the back, cuffs here, right? Now, something a little odd though about this jacket, like this is supposed to be a straight cut Eisenhower, right? But as you can see, there seems to be a little bit, kind of like a little ducktail back here, like a tiny little bit. Now this could be maybe the way I'm positioning the jacket. Now I called Berne and I spoke to someone there and they said, yeah, it's got a little bit of a, I mean, I'm still not sure. It's either a design of this jacket where the back is just like a quarter of an inch longer than the front, which is odd because usually in Eisenhower style, it should be a straight cut, right? That's why you got these adjustment bands here. Or, it's possible this could be kind of like an irregular, jacket, a faulty cut or something that I got. I mean, I can sort of finagle with it and make it straight, but I don't know. Something tells me that the back of this jacket is it's got tiny little longer. So, but it's not a deal killer for me. Oh yeah, under the hood here, it's got now this one, see, doesn't have a corduroy collar like the Carhartt or the one I'm going to show you. Although, if you look at the retail sites, the pictures, right, the models have this jacket, but they do have corduroy. I don't know if they changed this feature and just made it the same material, the same duck material. Now, some people like the corduroy because, maybe it shaves a little less on the neck than having the hard duck material on your neck. I don't really care. I'm just gonna wear this to go to the store, so not to work. But if you work, I think maybe the corduroy may be better for you if you work in it. And it's got these things here for a hood, an optional hood you can buy, a Berne hood. So that's pretty cool. I don't see myself using that, but if you do, it's pretty cool. This is cut short, right? This jacket is cut short, so this goes right to the belt line, maybe a little below is good. Again, if you wear this for work and you got to use a tube belt, it's great. I like this style. I like the Eisenhower style, the short. I don't like anything going like any jacket going too below my belt. So this is style. Now this is supposed to weigh. This jacket weighs 3 pounds. I actually weighed all the jackets. This jacket weighs 3 pounds. Okay, so just remember that this jacket weighs 3 pounds, and we're gonna tell you the weight of the Cornerstone when we get to it. And one more thing too, the lining here goes all the way down the arms too, up till the sleeves, and then the sleeves is just a doubled up duck. But some people say that putting on this jacket, like if you wear a sweater and you put on this jacket, it's a little hard. Like, it sort of catches on the flannel. The flannel and the sweater material catch. I think the Carhartt older style maybe had nylon going on the arms. But this is nice because this keeps you warm like all the way through, right? It's all flannel. It's all the way through. All right, so that's the Berne jacket. Now, let me show you now the Cornerstone, okay? This is the Cornerstone jacket. Very nice, right? It's a very nice jacket too. So if you read, I got this on Amazon. If you read the reviews for like $50, if you read the reviews, people say that this is the answer to the old Carhartt jacket. Like they swear by this. I saw more reviews, people saying that about this jacket than the Berne jacket, even though the Berne jacket is very similar too. But so let's look at the features here. This is the same 12-ounce canvas duck as the Berne. Now notice the same welt pockets, right? Slash pockets. But notice again, they're angled, 45 degrees versus the other one. Now, some people like this better because it can hold stuff more firmly. angles that are pockets that are angled like this, you know, maybe something may drop out of it as you're moving around. But I personally, I wish the Berne had a slightly better angle like this. So I do like the angle on this jacket. Now this one, rather than the fleece or the blanket lining of the two jackets, it's got this poly. It's got a 6-ounce polyfill nylon. Oh, you know what? Sorry, the previous jacket did not have the polyfill. Okay, it just had the fleece. This one is the one with the polyfill. Sorry, correction on that. This is the one with the 6-ounce polyfill nylon. It's a nylon fabric here, and then underneath you got the polyfill that I described before, and it goes, as you can see, it goes all the way down the arms. Right? It's not like, and I assume it's insulated, but also down the arms, all the way to the wrist here. Okay, this one also, this one has a corduroy collar, you know, like the Carhartt. No snaps for a hood. It's also got the bi-swing back for mobility, but it doesn't have the pleated elbows like the Berne. It's got 2 snap sleeves, and like I showed you, a snap in the back. Now this one, okay, this one again is also Eisenhower style cut, and this one is perfect. I mean, from what I can tell, it's perfectly straight. Okay. Compared to the Berne, this is perfectly straight. I don't know if the Berne does have a little drop tail or not, tiny little thing there, but this one is perfectly all the way around. And when you put it on, you look in the mirror, it's perfectly square all the way around. It's got a zippered chest pocket. Okay, now these have YKK zippers. Okay, very nice, very smooth, very easy to put on, very easy to zip. Again, the cut is shorter also, like the Berne, allows tool belt access if that's how you work. Now this one here, okay, the Berne was 3 pounds. This one is 2.6 pounds. I actually weighed them both. If it's the same outer shell, 12-ounce duck, then the weight difference has to be the insulation. So the flannel fleece insulation on the Berne, you know, weighs more, I guess, than this nylon polyfill combination. Okay, so you know, this is not a scientific hypothesis here. This is just anecdotal, but a heavier jacket, 3 pounds for the other one versus 2.6 pounds, I would say that the heavier jacket is probably warmer. Okay, so seeing that I'm looking for a winter jacket, I like the Berne a little bit more for warmth. This is definitely feels, you know, when you pick them up in your hand, this definitely feels like a lighter jacket. So now, one feature here, interesting feature. This, you know, a lot of companies, Cornerstone is primarily a brand for uniforms, right? So companies buy these uniforms and put their logos on, usually here. So if you go on eBay, you see lots of these for sale, used, but almost all of them have a logo on them, right? So that's a big market for them, and that's why they have like this hidden zipper here and here, right? That lets you open it up, separate the lining. Actually, we could look inside there. Let's see if I can look inside. Separate the lining from the jacket. See, I call it port pocket. Okay. See, there's the polyfill. Actually, you can look inside. There's the polyfill. It's like a thin layer of polyfill that's sort of stitched or glued onto the nylon. Okay, and so what that lets you do is that lets a tailor go in here or a company go in here and embroider things. So that's pretty cool. I mean, if you need this for you know, or you just need like a secret pocket, you can use that too. It's pretty cool. And then down here there's another one, I guess, if you want to go in the back and embroider the back for it. All right, so this jacket is gorgeous. Okay, I love this jacket. I really just want to keep one jacket, either the Berne, right? Either this one. Here's them together. Either this one or this one. Okay, and I like both. I like both. I mean, they both are wonderful jackets. Really, the style that I was looking for. I do like the Berne is a little warmer, right? It's got the fleece lining than this, right? So if you're looking for a winter jacket, this is probably, you know, the one you want. However, this has a flaw, a possible flaw. It may not be a flaw for you, but it is a flaw for me. Okay. The sleeve width. Okay. I don't like looking like Popeye when I wear a jacket or coat. Okay. This has very, very wide sleeves. Okay. I got a tape measure here. So going from the seam down to the natural bend here, down here, not even to the bottom seam, just to the natural bend of the fabric, you can see 12 inches, slightly over 12 inches. The Berne, I checked the Berne, it's 11 inches. I checked the Carhartt, it's about 11 inches, right? So normally, from what I read, the sleeve hole, like let's say in jackets or maybe in suit coats and stuff, is usually half the chest. The circumference is usually half the chest size, right? So this is a medium. Let's say it fits 40 to 42. So really the armhole should be 20 inches around, 21. So it would be half of that, 10, 11, right? So 11. This is 12, okay? These are huge arms. This is a huge. Now, if I put the Berne, if I compare it to the Berne, all right? Down here, it's okay. Down here, they match up pretty well, right? It's here. It's where it starts. That the Cornerstone is much bigger, right? So I don't know. I mean, you may not care, you know. But to me, I don't know. It just if you're working, that maybe this is what you need, right? You need a lot of mobility to pick things up and pull things, but to me, it's just too wide. It's like Popeye arms. I mean, when you put on this jacket, like your arms just disappear into the coat, into the armhole. Normally they say you could, you know, the ideal armhole size is you put the jacket on and you can fit 2 fingers between your armpit and this corner here. Here in the Berne, I could fit about 3 fingers. No, actually, the Berne I could fit about, the Berne is perfect. I could fit like 2 fingers. The Carhartt I could fit like 3 fingers. Here I could fit like 5 fingers under the armpit. So this to me is probably the one feature. If these sleeves had been the right size compared to like the Berne, I would have kept this jacket. I would have kept both of them. I don't know, but for that reason, I think I may return the Cornerstone, even though it's a fine jacket, and keep the Berne. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention, the pocket here. So you can see, now this is a little nitpicky. You may not care about this, but this is a normal size like zipper, right? That you can just sort of hide. Like I'm never going to personally use this pocket. This is just for decoration for me. So I'm always going to keep this zipper hidden here. On the Berne, it's a much thinner zipper that you can try to hide it in here, but eventually it like pops out. It just pops out. You're walking around, it just pops out like that. And I don't like that. I don't like to have that just hanging there because, like I said, I'm never going to use this jacket. So that's another thing I don't like. The two things I don't like about the Berne is the outer zipper and the slight cut at the bottom where You know, it seems like it's, you see here, it seems like it's sort of cut in a rounded way on the back, like just tiny though, tiny, like a half an inch, quarter of an inch. That's the only thing. So that's it. Let me know in the comments, you know, which one should I keep? Should I keep the Berne? Should I keep the Cornerstone? Should I keep both? Which one would you pick? You know, are these Carhartt Detroit jacket alternatives? Are these the best ones out there? I don't know. Maybe there's others. Let me know in the comments.